The FG42 Assault Rifle is back in Black Ops 7 Zombies, and today we're gonna test it out on Kowakujo boss fight to see if it's any good. So make sure you smash the like button, subscribe for more content, and let's get this. Alright guys, so here we are pretty much ready for the boss fight. I do have the weapon pack 3 legendary already and everything, and I'm really excited to try this weapon out because it's actually fairly decent on zombies. It's got really low recoil, very good ammo in the reserve as well, and damage wise it's actually pretty okay. It's definitely not on the higher end like the Voyak or the AK with the conversion kit, but it's actually pretty decent, and I think it's gonna be pretty good on the boss fight as well. I'm gonna put the loadout on the screen right now. I don't have all the attachments unlocked because I had to prestige the weapon. You want to prestige this thing as fast as you can because it gets a special stock that increases the fire rate by like 20%, takes away all the horizontal recoil and just adds vertical recoil, which is super easy to control. And if you combine it with recoil springs like I did, well, you almost have zero recoil. It's so easy to shoot this thing, it's absolutely insane. And yeah, I really think it's gonna be very good for this boss fight. Of course, sadly I don't have the biggest magazine yet. I only have the 40 instead of the 51. And in terms of pack-a-punch, it doesn't really have any special pack-a-punch abilities, which is something that has been happening a lot in the zombies games. Like, we don't really have that many guns with pack-a-punch, which is kind of sad. But without any further ado, let's hop into this boss fight and let's see if it's gonna be any good. Let's see what the FG42 can actually do against this boss, if it's gonna be any good or not. No gobble gums as well. We don't really need them. Let's see. What is that sound? I hear some weird sound. Here we go. Get something here. Oh, it did give me a pack punch 3 crystal. Very nice. And I guess I'm gonna put this on my Jaegers. There we go. Alright, let's cap this. Let's do this. Not a big fan of the inspect. Come on. Alright. Come on down. There it is. Did you see that 1 damage? That was crazy. Alright. Let's see the actual damage to the eye. It's about 1200. Again, very average for an assault rifle. With this boss, you definitely want to be in the bubble as much as you can, though. So it doesn't matter what the damage to the boss is outside, because that's not how you really fight this one. Okay. Is he gonna do the big fly around? He is gonna do that, or she is, sorry. That means I'm gonna wait around a bit. And now we're gonna capture this. I was a bit too slow. But she's gonna come here. And maybe she's gonna do the special attack. Okay, I see some 4,000, some 5,000, 3,000. Alright, here we go. I mean, damage numbers are all over the place. It's alright. Like, it seems like the base is somewhere around 3,000. And then we double tap, double or nothing, double impact. It goes to like maybe 4,000, 6,000. Sometimes you hit 10k as well, from what I've seen. Right, we better be finishing this now. Oh my god. We wasted that one. We definitely wasted that one. We're almost done with the phase though. Like, this is where the Nova line just shines so much. And the Sokol, and even that RK9 SMG. Because this first phase is pretty annoying, because the crit spots are very hard to hit. Like, even if you get like the perfect line of sight, sometimes you still don't hit the crit spot with all your bullets. Because it is very small. But the weapon like the Nova line, which shoots extremely quick, and the other ones, you just break the face so fast. There we go. even if you miss like a lot of bullets. But so far, you know, it's not bad. It's getting the job done and so on. Wish I had the extended mag, as I said earlier, but not half bad. Definitely not the worst, definitely not the best. I think the FG42 is somewhere above average in terms of like AR power. Okay, this one's almost done. There it is. Let's get this one. Gonna use the cat a bit to get rid of all the zombies and so on. And here we go. Bigger crisp spot now. Definitely a lot easier to hit. Definitely a lot easier to hit. Come on. No, stop moving. I don't think we had it. No. Almost. Almost. So close. So close. I needed like maybe 2 more seconds of shooting. Am I ending like this? Yeah, we did end it like this. Alright, never mind. Ooh, let's not die. Always sit behind the rock whenever she's doing this attack. And you don't have the bubble. Just sit behind the rock, like hug the rock, but sit like behind it when you're facing the dragon, and you should be good. Alright, now we're gonna have to capture 3 flags instead of 2. Thank God we're not playing Curse, because we would have had to capture 4 flags. Alright, there we go. They do camp pretty fast. Now we're gonna go for the back one. And I'll keep the... Actually, no, we have to go middle. Doesn't work like that.
You insects no longer amuse me.
Now the last one. Ooh, that was a lot of hits right there. Alright, she's back. Weak spot right there on the thigh. Move to the middle. And she's gonna move around a lot. God damn. This is so stupid. You're basically wasting your whole, like, bubble. You see? You're wasting your whole bubble like that. Now, if you want to do the boss and beat this boss without getting any bubbles, you could do, again, with a Nova line, it's possible. Or with the Sokol. The Sokol does some amazing damage whenever you're not in the bubble. There's the final flag, guy. Oh my god, there's so much happening on the screen right now. I did not think that was actually gonna hit me. Oh shit, I have Dying Wish on. Oh crap. I have Dying Wish instead of... Alright, we're gonna finish this here. Instead of equivalent exchange. I think it's it. Yeah, I think we're done. Alright. A bit sloppy of a boss fight, but we got it done. We got it done. FG42 definitely can beat this boss. Not gonna do it as fast as the top weapons, but it's a fun weapon to use. Like, it's got super low recoil. It's got a really big reserve ammo count. It's got okay damage and some really good fire rate. Some really good fire rate. But sadly, I wish he did a tiny bit more damage. Maybe if he did like 1,000 extra damage per shot, maxed out, would have been better. Because I do have the damage barrel as well. But in terms of how the gun plays and feels, it's not entirely bad. It's just that I would not go to high rounds with this. You most likely can beat the Total Bike boss, Paradox Junction, Astro Malorum, and so on. I don't think Ashes is gonna be very viable for, but it's definitely, I don't think it's in like my top 10 weapons in the game. But it's not bad. It's a fun little weapon to use. But after 135, I would rather have something else.